fazendo uma transmissão ao 2K16, galera. Novidade aí no canal, novidade também com esse jogo. Até mesmo fiz algumas partidas aí ao vivo, porém sem áudio, né? Porque eu tava com problema no microfone. Eu acho que agora foi resolvido e vamos pro jogo. Esse é o modo história do NBA, muito interessante, estou gostando bastante, como já falei. E aqui tem o André Johnson, né, o nosso jogador. Eu queria fazer uma história parecida aí com o Magic Johnson ou alguma coisa assim. E eu vi que ele tem um filho chamado André Johnson. Então eu fiz lá algumas partidas no high school. Fiz também a carreira do pai, jogando pelo Michigan. Porém não deu muito certo, né? A gente não foi pro Lakers, acabou indo pro Atlanta. Já fizemos 2 partidas pelo Atlanta, estamos indo pro 3º jogo. E agora não sei quem vai ser. Vai ser ali, contra o Oklahoma Thunder. Nossa, 3ª partida. Vamos levar, né, galera? Espero que vocês estejam curtindo. Se você não é inscrito no canal, se inscreva no canal para não perder mais nada do que é postado aqui. E se você está gostando do NBA, não deixe de avaliar, clica no like aí, comente o que vocês estão achando, beleza? Galera, vamos lá, vamos para a partida.
We got Kevin Durant up next. And you know he'll come to play. I love his versatility. But that makes shutting them down next to impossible. Coach gave us a full breakdown of what to expect. We watched plenty of film. But sometimes you just gotta throw all that out the window and settle things on the court. And I'm ready. Bring it, KD.
A única coisa, galera, desse jogo que poderia ser melhor é se fosse em português, né? Tivesse as traduções em português. Infelizmente é tudo em inglês.
On the floor for the visiting Atlanta Hawks. At shooting guard, Kyle Korver.
Cada apresentação, galera, desse NBA é um show, né?
At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 21, Andre Roberson.
It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. It's the end of a string of away games for the Hawks as they look forward to returning home after this one. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And they've cemented their status over the course of this season as one of the truly elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything we've expected of them.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. The bar has been set very high, and they've done it to themselves. Yet, for all
esse é o cara que a gente tem que marcar, o Cameron Payne. Número 22, tem 74 de overall, cara. Pra vocês terem uma ideia, o nosso overall tá em 58, cara. Vamos lá.
Schroeder with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Johnson, the pass to Bazemore. Johnson outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
That Westbrook went on last season. I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double.
Que eu pisei antes da quadra ali. Eu tinha roubado a bola.
Here's Westbrook. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
Payne dishes to Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass. Well, Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. And he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team. They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of skills. That's making a difference here, too.
To the paint. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul. And it's Collison that time on the assist by Westbrook.
Deve sair o FIFA 17, estão dando tempo. Quem sabe eu volto jogar mais um pouco, mas estou mais esperando o FIFA 17 agora.
1:07 left in the first quarter, and he gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Out left to the wing. Fires for 3. Scott, good. Scott's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. There's a screen. Back to Westbrook. Here's Adams, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Here's Johnson, rejected by Collison. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Hawks ball.
Caiu minha avaliação por tempo.
The 3 from Johnson.
Três.
And it's Johnson again missing. Goes up on the wing, and Russell Westbrook again. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Ai, ai. 23-20.
And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure.
Well, without question, Kevin, that's the case in the landscape that we find ourselves in. But, you know, there's something to be said for developing all 4 years in college when that's the best route for an individual player. Nowadays, I think, unfairly so, there's a ton of pressure on young guys sometimes to leave prematurely. We'll see if Freak's decision pays off for him long term.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Johnson is out there with Teague, and it's Cephalosha in at the
12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Johnson, a wide open look. It's good from long range. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Thunder trailing by 6. When you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Trying his luck deep. The shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and And on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
It's Durant with the drive. Left side of Ibaka. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Durant kicks to Roberson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Roberson's got 6. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Horford. And he goes in for the dunk.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Johnson goes in. He feeds it to T. Cephalosha kicks to Johnson. Shoots from 12. It's tipped. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Cantor's shot is off.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Here's Millsap. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And it's Cantor again missing. And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
And a new improvement here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Andre Robertson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, freak in the last match.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Thunder lead by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by him.
Kevin, there was a point where you seemed to kick it into high gear. What changed as this first half progressed?
Well, we stayed with our defense, and I think we were a little lazy in that first quarter. We just came out and made them shoot tough shots, rebound the basketball, and get out and get some easy points.
Kevin, thank you so much. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris.
As coisas estão meio complicadas para nós, cara. Não estamos conseguindo arremessar de 3. Erramos bastante. Agora vem a bronca do técnico, né?
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Al Horford playing very well. He has 14 points and 2 rejections.
And we're seeing him at his very best.
Estamos, né? Mais 2 pontinhos.
The Thunder with the lead. Here's Roberson. He's got 6. Here's Ibaka. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Hawks were so dominant last year and were the first team to clinch their spot in the postseason.
Hawks also would wrap up the top seed in the East and were able to advance against the Nets in 6 games.
Durant attacking. 14 feet away. That's good. Durant's got 11 points.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Johnson, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And they'll keep possession. Cephalosha's shot is good.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Roberson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Off the pick. Al Horford with the rebound.
He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. You're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Roberson. Teague covering. Puts it up from 12. Westbrook missing again. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Teague, the pass to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Cephalosha. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Caramba.
Look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Payne in for Roberson. And then for Atlanta, Mike Scott's checked in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Schroeder kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to Schroeder. There's a screen. Horford high post. There's the pass to Johnson. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. The wide open look for Durant. Drills the three-pointer. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
You know, it's hard not to think of great shooting when you think of Kevin Durant. What he's really worked on over the past few years, though, is his playmaking. He's averaging 4 to 5 assists a game these days. Impressive.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game.
And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Westbrook's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
This is going to be repayment for the last game they played against one another. And this will be their last regular season meeting of the year. A nice job to even it up at 1-1 for the season series against the Hawks.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Kevin Durant. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Johnson, he's in at the point. Mike Scott out there with Splitter. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Bazemore at the 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Johnson. It's hauled in by Collison.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Outside Westbrook. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, what was the key in securing this?
The 2K Sports postgame show. Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver these sorts of performances, and he helped carry his team tonight. What are your thoughts, Ken?
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of skills out there from an offensive standpoint. There isn't anything he can't do. And defensively, he can do it as well. It's almost impossible to count all the ways Kevin Durant helps his team.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Bom, vamos mais uma partidinha aí, a gente mantém essa sequência de 2 partidas aí por dia. Esse é o nosso 4º jogo aqui. Vamos ver contra quem será. Olha aí.
Money. Now you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early? LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess? This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. My older brother, Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Lonzo, you know, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day. I'm noticing something Lonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak. No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're gonna have to decide the legacy you want to leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1. I'm the best. And I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we gotta set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team all-NBA, first team all-defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Or Instagram, let's kick it up a notch. www.freakingandvibing.com. That's right, your own website. I've already set it up for you and it's running great.
Wait, hold up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste. And you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing? You know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian-American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger? You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan. Not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Laude?
I don't need a man to save me or provide for me, okay? I got my own. Boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met?
Right? You know what, CC? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Y'all both done yet?
May I continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freakin' and Vibin', Life and Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you're gonna love this. He got Pagnotti.
Whoa,
You
okay,
love it,
all
right?
Dom. Yeah, but look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead. I'm all for your ideas, but in due time. As for now, I want to focus on the court, and we'll discuss some of your ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you had to say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece, you need to hold this together. You and I both agreed long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes. But he is our shark. He's what's best for me, which means he is what's best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right. But blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point. Essentially, get right or get gone. Yeah, I don't have time to be teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squashed?
Squashed.
Zucchini'd.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at? I think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life. Thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.
É, galera, a coisa tá tenso, viu? Querem que o Johnson realmente jogue pra... Os caras só pensam em dinheiro, mano. Vamos ver o que a gente pode fazer aqui, talvez melhorar um pouco o nosso... Dar um upgrade.
Some chips. We go 0 to 100 real.
Aqui atributos upgrade. Nosso status está em 58, temos 581 moedas. Play marker. Rebotes e defesa. Um pouquinho mais de atributo. Deixa eu aguentar um pouquinho mais. Tá quanto? 286. Beleza. Ok. Sobrou 295. Aqui não dá. Muito menos aqui. 302. 400. 286. A gente colocar um pouquinho mais de defesa. Ou a gente guarda? Vou guardar mais um pouquinho, né? A gente... Pass... Perception Block... vamos esperar um pouquinho, daí a gente... Ajusta mais aí. Tá, galera, vamos para nossa última partida de hoje. Vai ser contra o Houston Rockets. E a gente tem que mostrar resultado. Agora a gente joga em casa, tem que ganhar.
We got James Harden and that beard of his. Look, this guy's relentless. We know he's gonna attack the basket all night long. So I'm gonna make it my personal mission to keep that from happening. As long as we keep jumping those passing lanes, we can give them a run for their money. I know I'll be ready.
The Hawks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Houston. They're pretty rattled right now after a road trip in which they did not win a game. Now they hope to get back on track here at home.
It's always fun to be at home, Kevin. Home, sweet home is what I like to call it. But you know what? They've got a tough visitor in the house tonight. And just because they're at home doesn't mean a win is going to automatically show up on the scoreboard. They've got their work cut out for them against this opponent here.
Yeah, and you know what? This wouldn't necessarily have been the first opponent you'd like to kick off a homestand. So you've got that to contend with. And especially with the way they've been playing here of late, this is going to be a challenge.
That free throw good from Harden. Guys, I'm not sure.
Olha só quem a gente tem que marcar, né? James Harden. 92 de overall, meu amigo. Ai, ai, ai.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And so in the game for the Hawks, Johnson in at shooting guard. Splitter is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Kent Bazemore.
And Harden, either intentionally or not, is really the poster child for a new era of analytics that's starting to drive basketball. I mean, he generates a lot of points, but most importantly, he does it with tremendous efficiency, in part because he lives at the free throw line.
Here's Beverly. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans.
And it's tonight. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Bazemore misses.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. And, you know, for the Rockets, acquiring James Harden might be the trade of the decade. You look at what they gave up, and it's hard to argue that they didn't win that transaction in a big way.
Now here's Johnson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The 8-footer. And the shot is long. The Hawks have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. Johnson dishes to Schroeder. Launches a three. And it's Johnson again missing. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Shakes him, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Just call him the Beard. James Harden, not just iconic, but also entering the conversation for the best player in the NBA.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. And speaking of Harden and being the best, he'd certainly tell you so. He referred to himself as the best all-around player in the league. What do you think?
I think he's right in that category. A lot of people laughed him off when he said that, but he's been a legitimate MVP candidate. His defense has gotten better, and obviously his offensive game is off the charts.
Here's Johnson. Terrence Jones making his last shot.
They have been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Schroeder kicks to Johnson. Here's Scott. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Beasley, the best of Brewer. Beasley with a clean look. Nice open look, but it's no good.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Offense, the order.
Abriram 4.5 pontos de vantagem.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves. It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very...
Vamos lá, Corey Brell. 72 de overall, o armador do time. Vamos lá.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Johnson, he's in at shooting guard. Mike Scott out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Splitter in at the center, locking down the middle. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, thanks, Kevin. I got some news from Atlanta's head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers gave them a huge boost. He picked up 5 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GM?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Here's Johnson, following the score by Houston. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And the one thing Tiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles, he knows where he's supposed to be, he gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Terrence Jones comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Beasley in for Trevor Ariza. Now here's Beverly. 8 points for him. Screen by Jones. Layup off the pin. 2 points. And Beverly finishes it off. Beverly's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
And for Tiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career.
You know, getting back to Splitter, yes, you need superstars to win in this league, but you also need guys like him, guys who put the team first, will bust the gut to carry out their responsibilities on the floor, off the court, and in the locker room. You need all of that to be a championship team. You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Here's Scott, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Beverly. 10 points for him, and that one's good. Beverly's got the lead back up to 9 now for Houston.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
It's deflected. Fires from deep. No good on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Rockets lead by 9.
Well, James, an impressive first half for you. What allowed you to come out so strong?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my team.
41-32. 9 pontos, fio. Vou escutar o que o técnico tem para falar aqui.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us.
For the most part, we played an intelligent first half. Our passing has been crisp. We haven't given the ball away, and that's big because we can't afford turnovers. Those will kill us. But there are definitely a few things that could have gone smoother for us. In general, let's just tighten things up in the second half. And don't worry too much about our tempo this half. We'll take what the defense gives us, whether it's on the break or on the half-court set.
All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Complicado, mas vamos fazer essa parte. Acho que eu vou pro banco agora.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Harden doing it all.
Yeah.
He has 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
So it's the Rockets now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
It's hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Johnson the screen. Shooter kicks to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Horford's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Pushing their lead to double digits. Brewer's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Houston. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Here's Johnson, and the rejection by Smith. Ariza with it. 12 points for him. The pass to Brewer. The dish to Capella. Ariza outside. Pass to Smith. Good. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Harden kicks to Smith, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And remember last year, the Rockets signing Josh Smith after he was waived last season, picked him up with their biannual exception. A nice low-risk move for adding athleticism, defense, and just pure talent to their front court.
The free throw drops for Josh Smith. Greg, you're right about Josh Smith, not the most efficient scorer throughout his career, but Clark, the Rockets are all about efficiency.
They really are. They're very numbers-centric in that organization. Not a natural fit, but maybe they can influence him to become more selective with his shots, and that's the key, Kevin.
Jones checked in for the Rockets. Beasley comes in for Trevor Ariza. Here's Bazemore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Corey Brewer. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
The throw good, James Harden. The Hawks trail by 15. Now here's Schroeder. Johnson with a screen on Beverly. Here's Schroeder, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Utah.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And here's Atlanta. They trail by 11. And so in the game for the Hawks, Johnson, he's in at the point. Kent Bazemore is out there with Scott. Then there's Heinrich, and it's Splitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And Beverly kicks to Eunice. Here's Capella, defended by Scott. Capella dishes to Eunice. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Stolen by Beverly, and here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop, and he finished it off with a lane.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
And now let's catch up with Doris
E a gente começa a se complicar no campeonato. 2 vitórias, 2 derrotas. Jogamos muito, mas muito mal agora. Tem muitas oportunidades. Agora não sei o que vamos fazer. Complicou nossa vida, hein?
Dwight, coming off the loss in last game, what was the difference tonight in how this team played?
You know, we got a good win tonight coming from a tough.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan player of the game, James Harden. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Well, this win was really, really needed, and he went out and he got it for them. They lost 2 in a row coming in, and dropping a 3rd straight would have been very, very rough. But he took it upon himself, took it right to the ship, as he always does. Great performance and a great time to deliver.
That was the James Harden we've come to know and love. A player that brings nothing but fear to players that have to guard him.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Tá baixo o som então, Galo? Não dá para escutar direito? Deixa eu ver o que eu posso fazer aqui.
I told you, Don Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
It's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done. I'll make the call.
In fact, now that we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Oh, money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking and vibing in these, baby.
Bom, galera, deixa eu só dar uma olhadinha aqui no som. E parece que tá muito baixo o som, né? Vou dar uma olhadinha aqui, já volto.